weekends!
The weekends!
The weekends!
Weekends!
The weekends. Yes.
Hi everyone! We are The Weekends!
The weekends! The weekends!
So hi guys again! We are The Weekends and ako nga po pala si Hia.
Gelaine!
Spencer.
Ayan, no? Now that we have introduced ourselves, no? This week, no guys, it's a very hectic week. Napaka weird and pressuring and also very worrisome for a lot of students, individuals, also working people, and a lot of chores, schoolworks, no? Mga
Yeah,
schoolworks na
schoolworks.
feeling major kahit naman minor.
Yeah.
Yun, no?
Tapos walang kinalaman sa kurso natin. Hey!
Yun nga eh.
Exactly.
Ayun. So, ano pala, may question pala ako. What was the scariest time you guys had when dealing with anxiety?
For me, that would be social anxiety. Ang hirap na rin kasi pag you're in a new environment, new people, then socializing and stuff. Hindi talaga may iwasan ma-anxious, diba? Kinakabahan. Then, pero iba na rin talaga kasi kapag nakakaranas ka na ng sintomas tulad ng pagte-tremble, nausea, at saka iba pa. Pero syempre, iba na yun, diba?
Iba siya.
Kailangan na yan ng
Iba siya.
Kailangan ng professional help yun.
exactly.
Yeah.
But other than that, for me, social anxiety is like my not a go-through kind of ailment na gusto ko palaging maranasan and I don't know what to do but cope with it with things. How about you?
My anxiety is when it comes to time because I'm really bad with time management.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's very magulo because like when I deal with my studies, I do always do it the last minute. But I've learned to deal with it because I don't know, when I have these problems, I like to give them names.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Pa-sample nga.
Ah.
Pa-sample.
What?
Anxiety, I name it Annie for some reason. I don't know.
Si
It's like
Annie.
Annie from League of Legends. I hate that.
Oh,
I hate
I
that.
hate as well.
Yeah. What about you?
Sa akin, what was the scariest time? Actually, ang daming beses. Pero recently, I was actually hyperventilating kasi I created a letter,
Yeah.
permission letter actually. And then, hindi siya na-accept ng higher ups kasi daw na parang mali daw yung formatting or yung font sa ako. Nagulat ako,
That's
but
too
like, everything
strict.
was alright. Everything's right naman, pero mali daw. And then, sinabi sa kanila na hindi daw sila pwede papasukin daw doon sa specific place na yon. And then, dun ako nag-start ng worry. Dun ako sa hyperventilate. I was like, mali ba yung ginawa ko? Was it the format? Was it the lettering? Was it the size? It's just that parang sinabi sa akin na, ayun nga, hindi lang talaga daw sila pinapasok daw. Like, wala silang sinabing reason, but sinabi na, di ka pwede pumasok dito.
Yeah.
Literally. And somehow, after hyperventilating, umiyak ko doon. Literal, umiyak ko kasi doon kasi, I was very much sincere in helping those kinds of people. And then, somehow na, out of nowhere, sasabihin sa kanila na, ay, hindi po pwede po gamitin to kasi bawal pala or anything.
Diba?
What? Yun.
Pag
That
talaga may
sucks.
mga unknown reasons na hindi natin malaman kung bakit hindi nasasagot ang ating mga tanong na kailang. This lead us to overthink things kasi wala tayong nare-receive na sagot na gusto nating marinig para makampante tayo. Diba?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also about that, when it comes to situations like that, you also have to accept that you're not one of the problems, even if, because you tried your best. You have to at least acknowledge that. So when it comes to that kind of situation, you just have to sadly accept that it's the other party's fault because they didn't even tell you the reason. So why would you blame yourself?
Kina-comfort mo ba ako, Spencer?
Yes.
Okay. Kina-comfort mo pala ako. Pero kasi, ang weird kasi din na yung mismong anxiety can be like a very negative effect sa'yo. Kahit hindi mo naman mali.
Yeah.
You said that na hindi mo naman din mali. Somehow, anxiety makes you think na mali mo pa din.
Yeah.
It's very scary talaga.
But other than that, no, minsan kasi kapag anxiety, no, hindi lang tayo nagtatapos sa, okay, mali tayo. But at the same time, merong future, no? So, in case na mangyari ulit yon at nasabi na ano nga ba yung rason, no? Kung wala ba yun, o kaya na-overthink mo na isip mo na baka may mali nga sa format mo, at least tama na yung gagawin mo sa susunod.
Yeah.
Then, di ka na mag-overthink na, may mali akong ginawa. At least, alam mo na sa kanilang part na yung may kulang sila, no?
Yeah.
You don't have to be hard on yourself, so don't worry.
Hindi naman. Mahal ko yung mga taong yun. But like, ano kasi, it's just, like, if you put yourself into that situation, then, like, siguro, like, to some other people, ma-automatically, like, ma-worry sila na, bakit hindi na-accept yung letter? Like, kasi ikaw yung gumawa, and then you somehow assured yourself na, this will work well naman, this will be affected, but hindi pala, like, di mo mag-accepted.
Life is like that.
That's right. Unless they actually said already na, okay, mali yan, so, go.
Yeah.
But in your case, wala talaga silang reason na ginawa, so,
it's fine. It's no one's fault here talaga.
Nobody's their fault.
Hindi talaga. Ano lang talaga, it's just that, napaka-spontaneous sila mag-reject even though na parang na-prepare ko na tong letter like at least a day, a night before the said date na ibibigay sa kanila yung permission letter. Like, very crazy lang na sinabi na at ni-rejected yon. Pero, in the end, somehow, we find a alternative location, which is really good. Sabi ko, buti na lang na ano. And natulong din ng other friends ko na in making that permission letter. Which is, even a bit like worrisome kahit kasi pinatakal yun sa'yo. And then somebody will do it. Medyo nakaka-worry din kasi, hindi na pala ako. Then what am I also supposed to do then?
Yeah.
Anxiety. What else? What else was supposed to do with anxiety other than dealing with other people and schoolwork? What else?
Nakaka-low talaga siya ng self-esteem.
Yeah.
Sobra. Promise.
Basically, just like what you said, sinabi mo na, ano na kaya gagawin ko? O kaya yung may part na, may mali ako, tama ba itong ginawa ko? How do you cope with that?
Actually, iniyak ako. Sorry, wala talaga akong specific way of coping anxiety because I was, a very self-assured person na, okay naman pala di okay lang naman. But like, when that emotion comes into like, nagsisettle na siya, like for example, like at least in an iceberg, andito yung feeling, okay pa, light work, no reaction. And then, start na nagsisinking yung feeling. Doon na ako nagsastart na parang, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Doon ako nagsastart. So, I don't know how to cope with it because hindi ko na-expect na while I was trying to assure na, okay lang naman pala, a part of me is screaming. Yeah, a part of me is screaming. So worried about it.
Yeah, what about you?
Me, when it comes to that, I just think of my former teacher's words in high school. And because his subject was public speaking, and he told it was an elective, and he told us to, when speaking in front of people, even if you're nervous, let the nervousness pass. Like, let it swell inside you, because then it will disappear in a moment. As soon as you get a grasp of what you're talking about or what you're doing, it will disappear. So that's my take when it comes to anxiety and overthinking. I just let them go through me because I also have this belief that if I say that this is my not last day, that this is my the day where I'm scraping the bottom of a barrel, that means that my only way forward is to go up.
No, that's so motivating.
It's like, is that specific Meet the Robinsons kind of reference? Like, you always have to go forward.
I think so.
I think so. So, oh my God.
how do I cope with it? I do not know since I'm dealing with people. Maybe just like what you said, I also seek advice instead.
Yeah.
Because if I cannot cope with the things I deal with other people, if I cannot approach them, then I would approach somebody that was close to me.
Mm.
Like if my family. If I cannot do things alone and I am how do I say this? I am scared of things. I feel anxious or maybe embarrassed to even show myself. Like, so yeah, low self esteem. Yeah, there's my family to guide me,
Yeah,
help
true.
me. Also, friends that I found through my life.
Oh.
Your friends really help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
friends really help then. But like the thing is sometimes, yung back dun sa topic ni Spencer about public speaking, it's a very general topic na a
Mm.
lot of us are scared in public
Yes.
speaking. I noticed it.
Yes. Siguro, hanapin na lang din natin sa sarili yung kumpiyansa, like, mahirap kasi sa lahat ng tao na ilabas yung kanilang kakayahan dahil hindi nila napapakita yun. Tapos hindi naman natin pwede sabihin agad-agad na confidence lang. Kasi
Yeah.
paano natin maipapakita yung confidence na yun, di ba? Sometimes other people just really need that push. That's
Yeah.
why we're talking about that, right? It's
Yep.
to motivate other people.
Ano lang din, somehow, with anxiety not only in public speaking, I guess by also with interacting people.
Yeah.
Like for example, like ganitong scenario, oh, I'm gonna be talking to Spencer. How do I even look? Do I even look great? Am I speaking right to Spencer? Like,
Yeah.
like at least like at that time, the first time I saw Spencer was talking to Spencer in my first class, no.
Yeah.
I think I talked to Spencer like really, really different pa muna. I think very slow kasi I don't know what to do with Spencer because I'm gonna like because I really find people who are like really talkative and really engaging in lessons like really cool and approachable. So I really
that's
don't
so
know
cool.
like what should I say to Spencer kasi gusto kong kausapin si Spencer.
Oh, that's cute.
I think that's a good thing because if it's other people or maybe me as well, I would also think that this person is so energetic. How should I approach it? Maybe if I approach it, I'm the one who would be a problem. I'll be at the boredom of his interest or stuff. Maybe that's the negative effect on me, like other people might think. But now that I talk with you guys, it's actually different.
Yeah.
Don't we also like click over?
Yeah, easy click.
Easy
Yeah.
click for it.
Yes. In my case, when it comes to people, I try to not care because another people's perception of me is not my problem. All I really want is to just be myself, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's true. It's nice to be yourself.
But like, have you guys ever met like a really high driven person with anxiety? Like to the point na even though na you guys try to reach out to them, they don't even speak at you at all. Like even though at close physical contact, they don't even speak at you at all. They were literally shaking.
Oh, not to the point where they're shaking, but I have met a few people who are very slow to approach because I won't say that they have anxiety, but it definitely looks like it. So yeah.
If it's not a very anxiety high driven thing, maybe in a formal sense na low self-esteem as well. Kasi pagka low self-esteem, nawawala yung confidence, parang doon nabibuild up yung wall kung saan minsan sila na yung talagang umiiwas sa atin.
Yeah.
But like, somehow, ang weird lang talaga ng anxiety sa totoo lang. That's a biggest confession. Kasi, like, when will it appear and when will it end? Somehow.
It's like a battle of man versus self, and if not, it's a battle of you to others, right?
Yeah.
Like kung ang anxiety na yan ay hindi maano sa pansarili mo na like nag-overthink ka about yourself, like usually talaga sa ibang tao, no? O kaya other things that happen, like kunwari events or accidents. Ano pa ba? Anxiety.
Anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety.
Anxiety.
Do you think it's also anxiety na wala tayong masyadong maisip ngayon?
Hindi naman eh. Parang, it's a
Alright.
very, relaxing thing na wala tayong iniisip. Siguro
Yes.
yung mga deadlines.
Deadlines.
Oh,
Oh my God.
no.
Ngayon pinaalala mo, okay, medyo lumalabas na yung
Ayun, yung mga deadlines
pagka-anxiety ko.
talaga natin.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I think,
A very toxic trait about
sige.
me when it comes
Oh.
to deadlines. I don't do things a week prior. I do things a day before.
Relatable. There's something, inclined with procrastination and
Yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah.
Parang, like, both anxiety can be good and bad, but like,
Yeah.
when it comes to procrastinating
Uh-uh.
and then anxiety, so late by deadline, and then you only have like an hour left, the
Yeah.
anxiety kicks in, that drives you to create that
Yeah.
mismong that parang mga objectives you need to do
Yeah.
before the set deadline.
Yeah, it stresses you enough to motivate you.
It's
Stresses
like
to
it's like
motivate.
a toxic way. Like,
Yeah.
yung mismo anxiety nagpapadriven sa'yo to literally create
Yeah.
mismo the works.
I
It's
know,
crazy.
right? And it's students, or not all students, but most of the people that do this with their maybe work tend to do this stuff. And yeah, we admit this is kind of toxic, and which is also quite unhealthy. No, rather, if you do this in a regular basis of your life or your schedule, it is very unhealthy. So we suggest, or maybe for a professional field, maybe
Yeah.
do not
Yeah.
practice this for your everyday, because
Yeah.
it will affect your schedule. Plus, mahirap magkaroon ng anxiety for every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't want it to grow enough that it becomes chronic. So, yeah.
It's hard to live with an
Yeah.
illness. Plus, if you want to fix your schedule and do not have anxiety over your projects and stuff, you can practice time management. You know, like how do you guys manage your time as a student?
Oh, actually, okay. Great question. Napaka-spontaneous ko mag-manage ng time actually.
Oh,
So,
that's good.
siguro, if we can like example it, so, 'di ba? A day, and then you
Mhm.
have like siguro yung mga objectives mo for the day, go to school.
Yeah.
Do things that you need to do that's probably tasked by your parents or friends or projects.
okay.
It's like sometimes I have like a routine for a specific
Mm.
day. So, example, you have to go to school first. And then after school, you would go to a supermarket to buy groceries. Like in like one specific day. And then after groceries, like somehow I would go back home and then take care of myself. Like the remaining days, and also hours. Hours in a day, you would focus it on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
self-care.
parang na din, pagka-handle mo ng mga stuff mo, so you don't have to really worry or have like anxiety about it. So, focusing on yourself, I guess good naman. But like sometimes being alone causes me anxiety as well.
Yeah.
Yun eh.
I guess if you don't like being alone, siguro yun na rin yung sa pagsa-self-care mo, no? You can either choose to spend it to rest or maybe hang out with friends. Like, how about you? How do you manage your time?
I don't.
You
The only thing that keeps my schedule stable is the fact that I have to go to school. Other than that, I don't know. I'm a type of person who likes to go with the flow. So, yeah.
Exactly. That's so cool in a way that I think, I'm quite, how should I say this? I woke up in a specific time and then never forget my breakfast, I take a bath, then attend school. And if I plan to be late, then I'll be late. I timed myself. Is that too strict of me? At least it works for me.
If it works for you, then yeah.
I guess so. We have different kind of time managing for ourselves, I
Yeah.
guess.
Guys, after all of this talk, actually, this makes me comforted. Somehow, I also have a quote, no? I have a quote here. It says, do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen, you always have to keep yourself in the sunlight.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
somehow, I think we could actually wrap this up.
Yeah.
Kasi like, this is a really great understanding of how anxiety is. No?
Yeah.
So, once again, guys, my name is Hia,
Gelaine,
Spencer.
and we are Weekends!
the weekends.
The weekend. Yes. And remember, anxiety is just temporary. Don't let it consume you.
Yeah.
Yes!
Self-care.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.